Well, that was a change. They moved 28 to 30 out here to the front. I'm walking all the way to the back. I didn't even need to do that at all. I'm an idiot. Whoops. Are you listening? Let's do the time warp again. And then step to the right. Put your hands on your... We're not going to say what I normally say, family friendly vlog or not. Let's do the time warp again. The Disney bus is playing the time warp. Really. Just saying. I'm in the Pop Century food area. Oh, look at that. That's the rubbing from the silicone mask. Because I still wear this and they put base on, but it does take it all off. So I am sitting inside here just to take a few minutes. I will be going to pick my luggage up at 4:30. That's 20 minutes from now. I gave myself an hour from when I left, but for whatever reason, Art of Animation and Pop Century buses were right at the front of Animal Kingdom rather than way in the back. Thank God. And I had to buy water. My water bottle started looking like mold was floating through it. So I'm going to take it home, figure out what I can safely clean it with silicone, because it's a silicone bottle, and figure out what I can do to make it usable again. That would be a disappointment. I'm watching people like lugging all their suitcases to their rooms. Somebody else's vacation begins is my end. It's a never-ending cycle of participation and experience, and that's cool. You know, I love seeing that change and everything. So I'm gonna put this out there. Do you have questions for me? I do sometimes do live chats, and I'll probably do a recap live chat way like the next day for me, but it's going to be weeks and weeks ago for you, and you can always go watch that, but that doesn't allow you to ask any new questions. So after watching this series, or even after just watching today, do you have questions about traveling during the holidays? This is my 12th or 13th holiday here for Christmas. So I understand normal Christmas and I understand this Christmas, both Universal and Disney. So if you have questions about any of that kind of stuff, what things I've learned over the years, ask me. I love helping people out. Or if you have questions about travel post-COVID. I have been to Universal in June, Disney in September and November, and again in December. So it's a lot of travel, it's a lot of coming out here, and it's a scary time to come, and I will freely admit that, but I will tell you I am the only person in about 50 feet circle around me. You know, and even still, you know, every other table, every other booth or table space like that is blocked off, you know, on each side, so no one can sit near me. Even when I sat in the bird show, I had 2 rows before me and ahead of me, and I got a whole section for 4 people for myself. And that was a lovely show. I never got to see the Up show in person. I did see the video part of it. I don't like the IP added. I thought this was lovely, and it was a toned down version of the original show I used to watch with, you know, the tour guide and being scared, etc. And things did not go right. I can tell they were training certain birds, and things did not happen the way they were expecting. But I thought it was lovely. I thought it was absolutely lovely. But yeah. Do you have questions about flying? Do you have questions about the hotels at Disney or the Hilton Timeshare where I stayed? Do you have questions about Pop Century or Yacht Club where I stayed, or the Aventura Hotel where I stayed at Universal? That's closed right now, so I wouldn't be. I have not stayed in any of the hotels there specifically that I could give you more advice on. But if I do, I will let you know. So what can I share with you? What can I do to help you guys have a better experience? Ask questions. If I don't know the answer, I'll try to direct you to a source where I think could. If I know, or if I think I know where you could get that. I'm glad I was able to share this with you. I'm glad I was able to offer this for you. If there's something you want me to try at a later time, a different venue or a different restaurant or quick service that as a gluten-free eater you want me to try, or something to that effect, let me know. Thank you to Flame. She was an incredible traveling companion. easygoing and similar style and similar interests and similar love of foods, similar foods. So it made it really easy for us to share stuff and try more things and have a better experience overall. While we did not toast in the new year with champagne, I had water. I had a cupcake and cookie and stuff like, or I had chocolate and a cookie. We watched the fireworks in the room, and then I found out the fireworks that I saw last night that I thought were on Disney property. They actually weren't. Disney actually had no live fireworks. They only did stuff on the TV. But SeaWorld had fireworks, and on the Orlando Eye, or up in that area, they had fireworks. And from what I can tell, it's the Orlando Eye ones. I'm not sure, because I don't know the map and directions well enough, but it was lovely to see, and it was making me happy. And the fact that I know it was not at Disney, and we wouldn't have done any better if we had left earlier or stayed in the parks later, and that makes me feel a little better. Oh my, I am exhausted. So I still have to deal with MCO today. Southwest, they have not told me, well, I'll have to check my email, but I don't think I've seen anything about people in my middle seats, which would be great. In fact, I checked in a few hours late and still got the A group, so I'm hoping that it's a relatively empty flight. That would be lovely. And I'll probably sleep most of the way home, and we'll see how it goes. So thank you so much for joining me on this. It's been a pleasure to share it, to give you those moments, those special experiences. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and we'll see you in the next one. Alright, let's go get my bags. Walking down the main hall, heading on out. Oh well. I've said it before and I'll say it again, I feel safer here than anywhere else. Anywhere else, let alone my... Mostly, like, I would exclude my house, but that's about it. The Tragical Express. Oh my goodness, look at all the Frosties. That's awesome. Hi guys, we are on the Tragical Express. My Tragical Express did not pick me up. I'm not sure, I was picking my bags up at 4:30. There may have been a Tragical Express here. 4:35 was my pickup time. I may have had that wrong. I don't know. But I did not get on the 4:35. So I am now on the 5:05. It's still going to be fine because honestly, right now, as empty as the airports have been, and thank God they're empty, I will get through everything really quickly. You know, just roll my bags over to Southwest and go from there. The classic years. The throwback for when it was going to be 2 resorts. Normally, Pop Century is the last stop. This time we're doing Coronado and Art of Animation. I've never stopped at Art of Animation on these before, so. Hi, Pop Century.
Should take us about 25-30 minutes to the airport. When we do arrive there, I will pull up to his double doors. Inside the double doors will be an escalator and an elevator going up to the 3rd floor. That's where everyone needs to go. The only exception is when you get to the 3rd floor. That is the B side of the airport, and that is for Airlines American, Delta, Spirit, and United. All your countertops, kiosks, and security will be right there. And for Terminal A, I have Alaska Airlines, Frontier, JetBlue, Southwest Airlines.
Okay, so we have stopped at the last property. For some reason we went from Pop to Coronado back to Art of Animation. I'm not sure why. It's freezing in here. Oh God, it's cold. Just cold. Through security, waiting for the next monorail. Heading home. And since I'm the first one in the front here, I think I'll get my favorite seat. Sit back and enjoy the last ride. but my flight was delayed till 7:50. I went to go to Cask and Larder. It is 6:30 and they are already closed. So, no final Cask and Larder, although Flame did get to go to Cask and Larder, so at least one of us did. So I feel like my tradition is upheld. However, that meant I was limited. Now luckily there's a Chipotle and there's a Jersey Mike's. They use Udi's rolls. Specify to them whether it's an allergy or a preference. They will get you one at the back. They will use a special container that doesn't touch the bread. And they're very, very good about allergens. So here we go. Good. Same stuff I get back home, but it's good. So at least I know I can eat safely while I'm here. I think they do have, a gluten-free cookie or something. I don't get it. I mean, I don't purchase it. So, I'm not sure about that, if this location has that. But there aren't many options, so. I don't have a tagline. Singing hey ho, a maiden's life, 1, 2, 3. Hey ho, a maiden's life, won't you drink with me?